Okay, now time for the big board. Although with how monotonous this level is, it might as well be called the big board. That works very well in a audio format anyway. I like the background here, it's pretty great. And those trees look like Lego trees. And there's stuff you can do here, but I have to do it. Yeah, this first, basically there's that little meter on the bottom of the screen, you hit those blocks and they go to whatever block there is based on the number you got, and different blocks do different things. And for instance, the one that you're forced to get first turns on these blocks, which from off switch, I should not use blocks to describe both the platforms and the little nodules that you have the things on, but whatever. It's pretty self-explanatory. Now you need to get the Wario power to, whoops, get a gem or something like that. I don't think any of them, the ones that are hard to get like this, are for the super important things. Yeah, just a gem. So, yeah, this is an okay level. It's not one of my favorites, not one of my least favorites either. It's an acceptable gimmick. They've had worse gimmicks. Like the gimmick of constantly spawning annoying enemies. So yeah, here's pretty cool. You have to spawn an enemy to... Whoops. Oh, that sucked. But anyway, yeah, we're getting all the things I actually care about really quickly. But yeah, if we'd gotten an enemy, we could have thrown it at those blocks down there and gotten another gem. But I really don't care too much about gems. I just kind of want to show off the game's main levels, maybe inspire some people who haven't ever Warioed before to try Warioing, and then go on to better games, because despite the fact this is kind of a request, or kind of I like forced it on someone until they pretended that they requested it. It's not my favorite Wario game, and this is actually a really easy thing to pick what number you want if you're willing to pay attention to what the numbers are. But I'm not generally, so... Oops, that was pretty quick. I think the black ones you need to have like a super stomp to flip them over or something, but I forget. Super stomp being what happens when you ground pound for a long time. I love the background here, it's so creepy. Oops. Yeah, I'm really not getting very many points, but... there's one of these you get a CD from, and I always forget what it is, and it always pisses me off because I can only ever get one spring for some reason, or something like that. I don't even remember which one does what anymore, or what I'm supposed to be getting. I'm pretty sure it's this, and then if you go up there you get the CD, or something. But I don't care about CDs, I've already done a CD run back in the olden days of youth. Whoops. Okay, that really wouldn't have harmed me too much to just land on it like that. These frog blocks are pretty kawaii. Although that frog itself isn't really, it's like ugly and gross, and I kind of hate it. Yeah, this is pretty neat. You need to get a goal, which is done by getting it to the end of the thing. I'll take a 3. Whoops. But yeah, you can get a bunch of good crap here if you want to time it. Or you can just go by 6s to... Whoops. Just barely missed it, but that's one of the better ways to miss it since you don't get hurt. Oops. Not sure why I thought that was a good idea. Yeah, this is really easy to control if you're going to put any effort into it, but I'm not, so let's just skip to the Wario because I don't like all those lightning bolts. Whoops, whatever, lightning bolt probably wastes less time. Oh yeah, you can't hit it while you're damaged for some reason. Well, that fixed that problem. I'll take a 4, I guess. Oops. Yeah, I'm kind of slow on it. Okay, so what do I need? A 5? 4. Oh, good, that killed the robots. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Oh. Okay, get a 1. Hooray! And a free Keezer. Yeah, Keezer isn't ever very well hidden. I think he's called Keezer. I'm pretty sure he's called Keezer. I probably had this discussion in one of the earlier parts, but I still don't know. I didn't actually bother researching anything, and I could have gone that pipe, and I kind of wish I would because I like those pipes, but whatever. Not the world's biggest deal. Let's get out of this level already. It's been too long for such a short level when you're not actually trying to do it well, like I'm not. Running. Squeeze. Take the heart for no reason, because those extra 100 points are really gonna, like, make me have a good score. Okay, that's all very nice. I might have time to get through like half of the next level, and this is the one I've been whining about for the last couple parts, how much I hate it. And the last one, this is one of my favorite ones actually, or yeah, I'm pretty sure it's this one because I'm not gonna spoil it because this game is kind of obscure, I guess, and I'm certainly not doing any kind of interesting skilled run of it, so probably novelty of forgetting how the levels go is the most entertainment anyone's gonna get out of this, unless they haven't seen it at all, in which it would be just, okay, now I have seen what this game is like, but yeah, I still don't really know why I'm even bothering with this, because it had, like, no real demand. And yeah, those snails, you have to flip them upside down and they hurt you, and it's dumb and I hate it. And he draws them way too quickly and he's ugly. So I need to try and not, and that kind of crap happens all the time because you can't just spawn enemies out of nowhere that are all covered in spikes and retarded like that, but whatever. I forget where anything in this level is, but hopefully I'll run into it by accident. Yeah, I'm kind of screwed if that doesn't happen a lot. I seem to recall there being another. I like this music, actually. That's the one part of this level that's good. I like a lot of the music in these games because they're creepy-ish. Okay, crap, this is the third one. What happened to the second one? Well, actually the hills remind me a lot of Yoshi's Island graphics. And the things under the hills, bushes, I guess. Which I guess makes sense, because this is supposed to have like a drawn theme like Yoshi's Island does. Yeah, the good thing about those is they do self-destruct. Stupid unicorns don't really. I forget what's up here. And wow, my music is cutting out seriously. Feel like I should check on it, but I think it's probably... Oops, I just heard a bing. That doesn't... Whoopsie-doops. That was a really stupid thing to say. But it appears to still be recording okay. Not sure what to make of that. It said, like, Super Error 9000, and then didn't do anything else after that. And the audio's playing fine, and according to my program, the counter for the audio is still going out. This one is a fun level. You just basically have to remember where the platforms are, and then you get a reward, and if I don't do it really quickly, I'm just gonna give up because I don't care about the reward. Okay, apparently that is a 1 platform, not a 2 platform like I seem to. Okay, I'll give it one more try, and if not, I'll just end the part because this is boring and stupid. Of course, I never get to end the part like that just because I really wanted to. Whoops. Thought I made that. Whatever. One more. It's right above that one. Okay, that was probably not the smartest idea. And I'll give it one more solid try since I just go to my last heart. Okay, yeah, screw that. That was not some... Ah, whoops. I forgot about that. Good job, me. I will get back to the point I was at and get the diamond thingy I missed. And I will rejoin you in the next part.